Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to the channel, after you're done watching your messages, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you don't miss your chance to, when I go live, to come on and watch it. All right, so if anybody is interested in any of the services that I offer, there's a list in the description box below this video of the services that I offer and the prices. So if you want to start transforming your life today, I recommend that you hit me up because I will assist with that. All right. And how to pay for the services and to book the session and all the above. There's a website link there. You can go on my website. You can book a session there. You can pay me through PayPal and leave a little message of the service that you would like to acquire. And then there's Cash App. You can pay me through Cash App as well. You can private message me on my Facebook page. You can private message me through Instagram. You could also private message me on Hangouts, which is a form of Google private messaging through your email, which is very awesome, by the way. I've used that system one time, and it's actually quite interesting. So those are just the different ways that you can get a hold of me if you would like to book a session with me. And that way I can get back to you and we can figure out a time that works for both of us. All right. So today is July 21st, 2021. It is Wednesday. We are 3/4 of the way through July already. Wow. All right. So happy birthday to all of the Cancers that were born on today, on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. So happy birthday to all you fellow Krabby Patties. I'm a Cancer as well. If you don't know that, my birthday was exactly a week ago. And it was awesome. I had a blast, just chilled at home, just relaxed with the kitties. It was awesome. Anyways, so today is July 21st, 2021. So the 7th month, the 21st day reduces down to a 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. 2021 reduces down to a 5. So 10 plus 5 equals 15, which reduces down to a 6. So today's energy is about keeping our vibrations high. It's about keeping ourselves in balance, our head, our heart, right? It's about keeping harmony with yourself and other people, making sure you remain at peace no matter what energy or what situation that you are in. It's like that energy of remaining calm in the eye of the storm energy, keeping that vibration high, keeping your heart and your thoughts in balance, in check, trying to just be more in the flow. All right. So let's go ahead and go over today's planets, what's happening up in the galaxy. So, of course, the moon is still waxing gibbous. It is still in Sagittarius. It will be moving into Capricorn, I'm guessing some point in time, probably today or this evening. So what does that mean? Well, the moon in Sagittarius gives us the energy of the need to search for something better in our lives, maybe to striving to reach that goal. And I feel like the moon is redirecting us. Why? Because remember yesterday we had the 5 energy. There was that challenge, that conflict. Today is the 6 energy, being in the flow of where we're being redirected and how to overcome this challenge. All right. So Venus and Mars is still in conjunct. Venus will move into Virgo. I think it's tomorrow. I don't know, but it's going to be moving into Virgo here within the next few days. Venus is. But right now, Venus and Mars are both conjunct, and they're both in Leo. So what I really found interesting is that Venus and Mars are conjunct, and they are both, Venus and Mars are in opposition with Jupiter. So what does that mean? Well, when planets are in opposition, so we have Venus and Mars that are conjunct. They're working, they are joining forces in opposition with Jupiter. So even though Venus and Mars are joined at the hip, they are still working with Jupiter to expand the masculine and feminine energies, Venus and Mars. So they're still working with Jupiter to expand the collective. All right, so the moon is in Sagittarius, and it is trine with Venus and Mars. So when it's trine, again, Venus and Mars are joining forces with the moon. However, Venus and Mars in opposition of Jupiter means that Venus and Mars are still joined at the hip, and they are still moving forward, but they're working with Jupiter, which means they're working together, but they're in their own lanes. However, with the moon, the waxing gibbous moon in Sagittarius trine with Venus and Mars, that tells me that they're joining forces. They're all working together. They are flowing together. So Venus and Mars is actually assisting the moon in Sagittarius to redirect our energy. And why? Venus and Mars, masculine and feminine, to bring us in to that union within ourselves, with that sixth energy, that union, to help us raise our vibrations, to help us strive to reach that goal, and to recognize a path that we need to take to reach that goal. It's about being in the flow today, right? Being in the flow, keeping your head and your heart at peace, and keeping that vibration high. So Lilith is square with Venus and Mars and Jupiter. So what does that mean? Whenever they are square, there's tensions. So there is tension between Venus, Mars, and Jupiter with Lilith. So Lilith, the black moon Lilith, is things that we deny, right? What are we denying? And I feel like that's why, Venus and Mars are working with Jupiter and the moon to reflect back to us the things that we are denying, so that we can reach that goal that we are striving to reach. Lilith is also trine Pluto. So that says that Lilith, black moon Lilith, is working with the planet Pluto to help transform whatever we are denying. And then Chiron, the wounded warrior, is square Mercury. Chiron being square with Mercury says that Chiron is, there's tensions between Chiron and Mercury, the planet of communication. So there's a lot of tension. Somebody denying transformation, denying communication. So we have Mercury that is trine with Neptune. So what does that mean? Mercury, the planet of communication, is working with Neptune, the fantasy world, right? Our fantasies, our illusion. What are we denying? What wounds are we denying ourselves to communicate? Why are we stuck in this illusion when it comes to communication? So Mercury working with Neptune in what? The star sign of Cancer. So Mercury in Cancer is about, Cancers, we are homebodies. We like to take care of the house. We are nurturers, right? So the North Node is trine with Saturn, which means the North Node is currently in Gemini, that is working with the timekeeper. So it's like Spirit is saying it is time, right? It is time to redirect your course of action and to set healthier goals in our lives and have the positive energy to reach them goals, to be able to open yourself up to communication, keep your vibration high, have peace and harmony with yourself and the people around you. So that's a little bit about the planets and what is happening. So like I said about with Mercury being in Cancer. So Cancer, we are very moody individual, but we're highly imaginative, we're loyal, sympathetic, deeply intuitive, and we're guided by our emotions. So I feel like with Mercury trine with Neptune, we got the planet of communication working with the planet of illusion in fantasy world in Cancer. Cancer is about our deeply moody, intuitive energy, and we're guided by our emotions, which that's why Chiron is opposing, like not opposing, but they're square with Mercury. It's like there's friction between the wounds and communication when it comes to our emotions, right? All right, so that's a little bit about that. So next we're going to move on into the daily affirmation. So put the camera down a little bit. So the daily affirmation, we have the relationship of, or the suit or the category of relationships for our daily affirmation for today. And it says, I surround myself with authentic and loving people who share my journey of personal growth and awakening. So remember what I said about keeping that vibration high with the people around you, feeling at peace, even if they don't agree with the goal that you are trying to reach, that's okay, because it's not their decision, it's yours. All right. So here, there's a little bird peeking out of the nest, right? Little bird peeking out of his comfort zone, looking at the bigger world where we have a bigger bird about to come into the nest. So remember what I said about Cancer taking care of the home? That's Cancers are nesters. We are the home bodies. We take care of the home. And sometimes as a Cancer, it's hard. We would prefer to stay in that comfort zone of our own personal home because it's just easier. It's way easier than facing the big bad world out there. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with water. We'll go earth, air, and fire. All right. So water signs. So we're going to start off with a moon card for the element of water. What's happening for the element of water today? What's the moon's energy and how is it affecting the element of water today? A new romantic cycle begins for the element of water. So again, remember I said about that 6 energy, keeping ourselves in a state of balance, balance and harmony with our head and our heart. So with the moon's energy today for the element of water, this is a new cycle that's beginning, right? And we're going to start sharing our journey with the people who share our same dreams, who, have our backs for our own personal growth. So there's an awakening happening today, which makes perfect sense with North Node working with the timekeeper. Spirit's telling you it's time. It is time to redirect your energy. So I think it's awesome. Water signs got the scales of balance. Being in balance, making sure you keep your vibration high. All right. So I didn't pull out any other cards. So we're going to go ahead and pull actually, I'm going to use the Lenormand. So we're going to pull a Lenormand. For water signs. Okay. So we have, this is the flowers. This is about a wish coming true. It's about a gift from the universe. So there could be, somebody could be wishing to start this new romantic cycle. And I feel like people are awakening to them wounds and what is holding them back, right? And I feel like with the flowers coming through, this is a gift. This is a gift from the universe. This is something that somebody, the element of water, perhaps is wishing for. And now we have the child coming through, which is about a new beginning, right? A fresh start, a new beginning. You know, like healing all them inner wounds, awakening to all them inner wounds that need to be healed. So I feel like with the flowers there, this is somebody I feel, you know, that wants to bring a gift in or wants to offer you water signs, or maybe you want a new beginning of some sort with another person, which is about this new cycle. So I feel like there could be some sort of a message coming in for the element of water. Why? Because somebody is awakening to them inner wounds and what is truly holding them back. Why? What are they denying? So here we are, water signs, you know, ready to be authentic, right? Somebody's ready to be authentic. Somebody's ready to come in and make some sort of an offer. Perhaps have a wish come true. Maybe there's a wish manifesting for some of you. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the heart space for the element of water today. Yeah. Lover in the night. So what? There was a temporary energy. Somebody could have, you know, perhaps even been fantasizing, because sometimes, you know, this card reminds me a little bit of a fantasy world, but more than anything, it's a shadow that somebody could have been denying when it comes to love. And I feel like water signs, somebody is awakening, or you are awakening to this shadow, right? You could be dreaming about somebody, but I feel like you are awakening to this shadow and you're being redirected to face this shadow that perhaps you have been denying. And that facing that shadow you've been denying is actually giving you a peek out of where you're comfortable at. It is reflecting back to you what needs to change. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards from my crow decks and get some advice. Yeah, there's a new opportunity coming in for you today, water signs. A new door opening, a new romantic cycle coming. So let's pull another card. Yeah, be proud of how hard you're working. So they want you to be proud. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the fact that you put the work in. All right. Be proud of the fact that you actually did the work. You know, to what? Face this shadow. To face the shadow, this fear of stepping out of your comfort zone and being able to become more authentic. Bringing in this gift or redirecting your energy to have this new beginning, to manifest something that you have been wishing for. So let's go ahead and pull a clarifier, starting with new opportunity. Yeah, luck is on your side, water signs. You're going to feel lucky with this gift. So I feel like there's a gift coming in from the universe. Because why? Because you did the work. Right? You did the work. You peeked out of that comfort zone and you recognized the shadow that you were denying when it comes to perhaps communication or love, right? Romance. Be proud of how hard you're working. Yeah, right? You did the work. You've severed the shadow. You've cut it away. So what a beautiful energy for you, water signs. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal or 12 for you, water signs. So we have pedalite, throat, third eye, crown chakra, communication, high vibration, and spirituality. So there's that communication coming in with Mercury in Cancer. I am centered, which is exactly right with the 6 energy. Remaining centered, balanced. Blue opal, throat chakra, again about communication, inner strength, intuition, and change. I am confident. Rutile, third eye chakra, decisiveness, intuition, and stability. I am insightful. Pink sapphire, heart chakra, emotional healing, protection, and prosperity. I am wise. Yellow calcite, distant healing, cleansing, and learning, solar plexus chakra. I am mindful. And Goshenite, crown chakra, motherhood, composure, and efficiency. I am peaceful. All right, water signs. So those are your messages for today, July 21st, 2021. So next we will move into Earth. All right, Earth signs. So let's go ahead and see what's the moon's energy around the element of Earth for today, 2021. How is it affecting the element of Earth? The moon energy in Earth. How is it affecting the element of Earth? Be bold and make the first move. So the moon's energy in the element of Earth today is making you feel bold, making you want to make a move, make the first move. And what does that mean? The first move to what? Go in a different direction to reach that goal. An awakening to the wounds that are keeping you in, that you perhaps are denying. For your own personal growth. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some Lenormands or a Lenormand. I only wanted one, and water got 2 or 3. So Earth signs. Earth signs. What's their energy look like today? Okay, well, we have the fish coming through. So the fish coming through is about our abundance, right? We have the King of Pentacles there, which is an earth sign, a 34, which is a 7, right? So it's about reviewing something, reviewing where you want to go, reviewing a different path, perhaps, where you're going to reach your personal abundance. I bring plenty and abundance. I deal in commerce and sales. I advocate independence and promote self-reliance in trade. Water, expansion and flow is my department. So water, what do we have in water? We have Mercury in water, and we also have, hold on a second before I go any further. Let me make sure I got this right. We have Jupiter retrograde in Pisces, and that's about expansion, right? Water, expansion, and flow is my department. So the Jupiter retrograde in Pisces, which is the fish, Piscean energy, is giving you that push to awaken, to be bold, right? Be careful not to tip the scales between tipsy and loaded. You don't want to end up dizzy and bloated. So it's about resources and money. Um, and you're being taught to make the most of the resources. So that's exactly what I feel. Jupiter in retrograde in Pisces is really affecting the element of Earth today. It is affecting you to push you to be bold, to make that first move, to go to expand your resources. All right, so let's keep going. What's happening in the heart space for the element of Earth? Yeah, put your heart on the line, right? Look at the cloudiness. Remove the cloudiness in your heart space and go ahead. Make that first move to put your heart on the line. Because why? Because with Jupiter in Pisces, it's expanding, I feel, your spiritual path, because Pisces is all about your spirituality. So it's removing the cloudiness of your emotions, right? And helping to push you to be bold, to make that first move, to put your heart on the line when it comes to somebody else. I feel like, people who share my journey of personal growth. So there is some people around you who very well could be a water sign or have Pisces in their chart somewhere, who is around you, earth signs, who is somebody who's going to share your journey, somebody who's going to have your back for your own personal growth. So I feel like you're awakening by removing the cloudiness in your emotional body and expanding that heart space to be bold, to go ahead and make that move, right? So let's go ahead, earth signs, and pull some advice from the crows. Yeah, good vibes only. They want you to stay in that positive vibration, which is the 6 energy. The positive vibration within yourself and other people. Only allow good vibes to come in. Try to remain at peace. Yeah, because why? Because there's a new adventure that is going to take place with you, Earth signs. A new adventure is about to you're about to embark on this new adventure. So that's why the energies are really pushing you today, really pushing you to be bold, make that first move, put your heart on the line with another person. So good vibes only. Yeah. No more feeling like you're in survival mode. That's that cloudiness that is being removed in your heart space. A new adventure begins. Yeah, feel the sweetness of this new adventure. Let the hummingbird be your spirit guide today. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for the element of Earth. A crystal card for the element of Earth. Celestial quartz. It's going to align all of your chakras. Awareness, cleansing, and healing. I am free. Give you that sense of freedom to become aware of what needs cleansed and healed. And that is that survival mode that you've been in on an emotional level, helping you to align all of your chakras, all of the people around you. See, we have 3 fishies, 3 hearts. So there could be, not only a specific person, but other people involved as well, friends, family. It's just people who share your journey and personal growth. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a work-related thing, and you could be removing that cloudiness of them emotions of being in survival mode and clearing that out and becoming aware of how to break free and remain calm. All right, so there you go, Earth signs. Those are your messages for today. July 21st, 2021. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go to air, the element of air. All right, air signs. So let's see what's happening for the element of air. What's the moon's energy around the element of air? What is the moon's energy around the element of air for today? We got be bold, make the first move again for the element of air. All right, so air signs. Spirit is giving you the same energy with the waxing gibbous moon in Sagittarius is still giving you the energy as the same as Earth to be bold, to make that first move. Maybe even to go towards somebody who shares your particular journey, somebody who's got your back for your own personal growth. You've seen me shuffle a minute, it still popped out. So, oh, wait a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and pull our Norman for the element of air. Oh, well, we have the divine feminine coming through. So if you look, this feminine is looking over at that bird's nest. But to me, it looks like she knows something is coming. So the feminine, Venus, which I take this represents Venus because she's got that female. Here, I'll show it to you. See? To me, that represents Venus. So she's looking over, she's looking out the window, and you got the sun shining through, which is revealing something. She sees, it's like she has, she sees it coming. She knows it's coming. We got a 29 and a 1. 29 is 1, 1. It adds to 11. And then we got the ace of, wait a minute, what is that? Yeah, the ace of spades, which is the ace of swords. So there's awareness, there's clarity. She sees something. What does she see? Well, perhaps somebody coming towards her, somebody making that move. She's standing there and she's got her hand over her, kind of like that chakra between your heart and your throat. So the heart and the throat, the heart chakra is about, opening yourself up to giving and taking. It's about being secure within yourself to spend time alone. The throat chakra is about communication, and we have the pointer finger that is located on that throat chakra. So there's something specific, and I'm not sure what that finger is. Don't hold me to it. I think the thumb is moon. So I think the pointer finger could be Mercury, but don't hold me to that. So there's something with the feminine energy today for you, the element of earth or air. So you could literally be this feminine who is getting some sort of a glimpse, something coming in by surprise. Maybe somebody coming in by surprise, because look, you're peeking out, right? You're peeking out of your nest and the sun rays are shining through that window, gaining some sort of clarity, some sort of illumination. So that's what I see. Let's go ahead and pull a card for the heart space for the element of air. What's going on in the heart space for the element of air? Yeah. See, the same one as the element of earth. Put your heart on the line. So be bold, make that first move. Go ahead, put your heart on the line. Remove that cloudiness. Allow the rays of the sun illuminate something. So I feel like somebody out there could see something coming, and it's going to come. You're going to be like, what? What's happening? Like, why? Who's coming? I feel like it could be coming by shock or surprise. So this is about air signs embodying that feminine power, embodying your femininity, right? Removing the cloudiness within your heart space. Like I said, she's got her hand over her heart, and an awakening to this move, this redirection, this boldness. So be bold in that divine feminine energy today, air signs. So we have the divine feminine who is looking at this nest, right? Looking at these birds in this nest, perhaps even surrounding herself with nature will also help remove the cloudiness in your heart. And again, I feel like she could see, because the bird is flying into the nest, she could see somebody coming towards her, or just knows it on a vibratory level that, somebody is coming into her nest. Because why? Because the sun is shining through her window. What do you do with a window? You look out that window. And then you have the 3 wands. So this is about making sure that you stand in this feminine energy with your thoughts, with your emotions. Make sure you stay in balance between your head and your heart. It is very important for you today, air signs. And you're awakening to that. You're awakening to what has clouded your judgment, what has clouded you from moving forward, right? So let's go ahead and pull some crow's advice. Yeah, there's a sweet escape coming on an emotional level. The sweet escape from the cloudiness of our emotions and seeing the path forward. Yep, because why? Because she knows the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull clarifier for sweet escape. Yep, the energies are gathering. Things are gathering together. And that is why Spirit is pulling you, air signs, to make the first move, to put your heart on the line, to remove that cloudiness and perhaps see something from that higher perspective, and awakening to why you have had these clouded emotions between your head and your heart, and figuring out how to escape them, how to let that cloudiness go. The best is yet to come. Yeah, the best is yet to come is going to be very nourishing for your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal for you. We have Faden quartz. All chakras, connection, meditation, and activation. I am insightful. So yeah, you are insightful. Look, she's looking out that window. The rays of the sun are illuminating something. She is seeing something. She is seeing how to escape the cloudiness of her emotions and her thoughts, right? And awakening to that. Awakening in how to activate all the chakras, the heart chakra, the crown chakra, the third eye, through what? Meditation, through seeing how to do that. All right. So There you go, air signs. Those are your messages for today, July 21st, 2021. And then finally, we have fire. So air signs, you're basically awakening to how to bring your head and heart into balance, into alignment, to have this essence of peace, and how to tap into that feminine energy and awaken it. That is like a bit of an extended message. All right, fire signs. So all right, fire signs. So let's go ahead and get started. So what's the moon's energy look like around the element of fire, especially with the moon being in Sagittarius? What's the moon's energy look like around the element of fire? All right, fire signs. So we have the answers you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini. So with the full moon in Gemini, North Node is in Gemini. So we have North Node working with the timekeeper. And believe in the impossible. So the answers you need are coming with the full moon, which is a revelation about a change, right? When it comes to your thinking process, when it comes to communication, when perhaps it comes to other people, you know, we have that 6 energy, keeping yourself in that essence of balance and believing in the impossible, believing that anything is possible. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're awakening to your own personal belief system. And through meditation, you're getting this revelation of what has kept you frozen. You're awakening to your own personal journey, especially with the North Node in Gemini. Those are life lessons. Those are the things that we strive, the goals that we strive to reach. So you have to believe enough fire signs that you're able to believe and that this is possible, that you can reach this goal. So that's the moon's energy for the element of fire. So let's go ahead and pull a Lenormand for the element of fire. Oh, beautiful. So fire signs. We have the coffin coming through. So the coffin is that transformation. Coffin is death. And death is Pluto, right? Pluto rules the underworld. So it's about 9 of Pentacles. It's about standing confident, right? Standing confident in believing that this is possible. Something is possible, and awakening to what needs to die, what needs to end in your life. That 8 energy, what you put out there, you get back, right? So the answers that you need are coming about what needs to end so that you can grow on a personal level and stand in your own personal confidence. So fire signs, you're going through an awakening and a transformation. And what planet is, hold on a second, I'm looking here. So we have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. We also have Saturn still retrograde in Aquarius. But Venus and Mars are still conjunct in Leo. there's that fiery energy with the moon, the waxing gibbous moon in Sagittarius, which happens to be a fire sign, right? So that is exactly what is happening for the element of fire. You are seeing what needs to end, what needs to be healed, to change your belief system about your personal journey. So you are going through a death and a rebirth, which is bringing you into the sense of balance between your head and your heart today, where you're going to stand confident, you're going to stand in your personal power, and you're going to have the courage, right? Have the courage to surround yourself with the people who share them same belief systems. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the heart space for the element of fire. Yeah, love language. So there is this deep conversation that will happen and can happen perhaps with another person. We do have two people on here. One is with her eyes closed and the other one is looking right back towards the coffin. So, Mercury is in Cancer, and Mercury is working with Neptune to see past this illusion that has kept you frozen and stuck, right? And it is Chiron is square with Mercury, which means there's a lot of friction there. There's a lot of friction with the wounds and communication. So I feel like where you thought something was impossible, you're going to shift your belief system. That is going to end, right? And you are going to awaken to what needs to end. And your heart is going to start singing a different tune. You're going to start listening to your heart. You're going to have this deep conversation with your heart space when it comes to believing in love, when it comes to believing in your emotions, when it comes to how you feel, right? You are awakening and you are on a personal level going to have this deep conversation with your emotions. You're going to realize, again, what needs to end so that you can stand in your personal power and understand about your belief system has a lot to do with the intentions, fire signs, that you put out there. If you don't believe enough in yourself, that's the intention that you put out there. And that's why you have been frozen. You don't believe that something is possible. You don't believe that you have the capability of communicating your emotions. Well, you're asking, well, how do I do this, right? How do I become authentic? How do I stand in my power of courage and strength and independent energy and communicate this? Well, today, with the sixth energy and the moon in Sagittarius, them answers they're gonna show you how to redirect that energy, how to reach that particular goal and what needs to end. And the first thing you need to do is step out of that comfort zone. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some messages from the crows. Yeah. Live fully, create happiness, speak kindly, hug daily, smile often, hope more, laugh freely, seek truth, inspire change, and love deeply. Right? So the crows are telling you to inspire this change within you for your own personal growth, to give you the freedom to live your life with happiness, with love, with joy. And then we have deep conversation, love deeply, learn to love yourself, learn to love another person, opening yourself up to that communication, being authentic with another person. All right, so let's go ahead and pull crow's advice from the element of fire. Yeah, pure unconditional love. So for you fire signs, it's all about the love today. It's about awakening to what needs to end. It's about awakening to this transformative energy, this rebirth that is going to benefit you on your journey of personal growth, of a belief system that perhaps you never thought you had. So let's go ahead and clarify these two cards. Live fully, create happiness, right? Look at the urn Whoo, so we have death card coming through twice. So stop mourning the wounds is what Spirit is telling you, fire signs. Stop mourning the wounds. Let your heart have a different conversation with your mind, right? Pure unconditional love. Oh, look at that. 111. You're a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. So when you think with unconditional love, when you change the conversation that your heart and your mind tell each other, and when you shift your heart and your mind into unconditional love, and you put an ending, let the mourning die of how your thoughts think. When your belief system, when you change your belief system, you awaken to how you manifest in your life. So putting an ending to the belief system that has kept you frozen and stuck, and go into this energy of pure unconditional love. Have this sense of freedom, right? Stop mourning your childhood wounds. It's time to look at the bigger picture, right? It's time to look at the bigger picture. So the answers you need are coming. And the answer is shift your thoughts. Shift the thoughts that you are telling your heart, and have a deeper conversation with your mental body when it comes to pure unconditional love. There's where your sense of freedom comes, where you shift your belief system. So stop mourning them childhood wounds. That is what needs to end. And that will give you that sense of freedom to shift your belief system. All right, so crystal card for the element of fire. So I have purple fluorite, crown, and third eye chakra, electromagnetic protection, intuition, and focus. I am inspired. What is that? Inspire change. Inspire change. Right there. Inspire change. The purple fluorite will help you to inspire this change that needs to happen. Tektite, crown chakra. So your psychic abilities, manifestation, and astral travel. 111, you're a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. I am expansive. Jupiter is retrograde in Pisces. The emotion, right? Expanding that heart space to have your heart and your mind in alignment when it comes to your heart, your head communicating a different belief system with your heart. And sphalerate, root, solar plexus, and sacral chakra, grounding, strength, and vitality. I am energetic. So those are your messages, fire signs. Thank you for watching your daily messages for each individual element. See you tomorrow morning. I am working on the moon readings. I got 4 left to do. So by the end of today, I will be uploading them. So thank you for watching. Again, you have a blessed Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. Make sure you keep your vibration high. Make sure you keep your heart and emotions and your thoughts positive and authentic, because we are all going through a period of awakening to our personal journeys. Blessed be. Well, hello there, Miss Kells. How are you doing, honey? I hope you have a great day, Miss Kells. I know that we're on different time zones, so Thank you for watching or catching the tail end of it. If you want your personal messages, you'll have to go back because I'm not really sure what sign you are. You'll have to go back and check them out. But I hope you are doing well and you have a fabulous Wednesday. Hump day. Happy hump day, everybody.